Kris Krohn here with REI TV, and today we're going to be talking about how to find discounted properties. So here's the deal. You want to go out there and get access to really great investment properties, right? Let me share with you how I got started and how I built a team. What does your team really need to consist of out the gate? Well, there's a lot of people you don't need out the gate. You don't need title people, you don't need this or that, but here's what you do need. Number one, you need to work with a really great network team of realtors, because realtors have access to all the properties that are on the MLS. And you know, there's a lot of people looking at the MLS, but with the right realtor and with the right team, here's the deal. You're trying to get them to access the very best properties that are available in a particular moment. So what that means is they've got to be looking at the MLS, the listing service, the online database for all the homes in your area, because homes are constantly coming on and off the market. They're constantly coming on and getting under contract. And the reality is you're there for that moment, wanting them to find you the deal that's available there. With that team, you just got to let them know, hey, I'm looking for a realtor that's willing to believe that there's at least a 15% discount. And those are the only properties that I want to see verified based on a CMA. And the CMA we talked about in one of the other videos. That's where you can kind of do a comparable market analysis and ensure that there's some kind of equity there. The second person you need on your team is a great lending team, right? So for example, I need a loan officer that I have confidence can get these deals done. How do you find a good loan officer? Find one in the investment world, not just focusing on lending for primary residences, people buying first-time homes. You're looking for someone that does the majority of their volume with investors. And I'm looking for someone that's doing at least 5 or 10 deals a month, because it means that they're up to date on what's really available in the marketplace. It also means that they carry a certain basic amount of success that you'd want to have on your team. The third person on my team is a partner. Okay, this is somebody that's got money. This is somebody that's got credit. This is somebody that says, all right, I believe in the team that you're putting together. I believe in the philosophy that you've learned in watching these videos or maybe reading my book about a certain amount of equity and cash flow and how to milk that property over time. And so this is someone who's willing to put in money or credit, and that person absolutely can be you. Those are the three most basic element people that you want on your team first, and here's the fourth one, property management, right? Now, this is based on my philosophy that if you want something done right, don't do it yourself, right? I want to have somebody else step into my life that's going to take care of that. That's why you find my deals, you fund my deals, you partner on them, you do this. I want someone to come in and actually get those suckers rented out for me, find the right kind of tenants, get that thing cash flowing the way that we thought that it would, managing it. So I don't want to get phone calls at 2 a.m. that there's a broken toilet, right? We hear about those stories. Those 4 people make up your most basic elemental team. So now that you know who these 4 players are, now set them in motion in the proper sequence. The first person you need to be bugging is the realtor. And by the way, you might hire and fire lots of realtors until you find your perfect team that's going to work for you. I remember going through 100 of them until I found Steve Earle. He's the principal in now hundreds of realtors that find me the best deals around the entire country. So find someone that can consistently produce discounted properties. If one day it's, here's a great deal and here's proof, and the next day, well, these deals don't come along very often, or a week later, I still can't find one. Guess what you need? A new member of the team until you get the right one. So the first one is find the property. The second one is it's time to get the loan in place. This is where your partner comes in place. This is also where your lending team comes in place, and that pre-approval now turns into a, let's get this property purchased. And then the fourth final piece of the process is you bought it, now get it rented, and see, you've got your power team working functionally for your good and mutually so for theirs as well. You're going to hear me talk about these discounts over and over and over again and buying with equity, because it is elemental. It is fundamental to your success. It's the number one mistake that most investors make, is they don't buy right. You got to be making your money when you buy, and you're only materializing it when you sell. So thank you for watching REI TV. Go ahead and subscribe so that you can get more of these videos, and post your comments below on the properties you're seeing, the discounts you have access to. Let's get that chatter going.